What happens to your brain and body when you pull an all-nighter? You're just one final exam away from a relaxing spring break, just one history test on the Roman Empire. But you still have way too much to study. So you decide to do what millions of students before you have done: stay up all night. But is this really a good idea? Let's explore what actually happens to your brain and body when you try to fight off sleep. The battle against your body's natural clock. When you stay up late, you're fighting against your body's natural circadian rhythm. This is the 24-hour cycle that governs sleep, wakefulness, and other biological processes. The biggest factor affecting this cycle? Light. As the sun sets, your eyes signal a part of your brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, SCN, that light is disappearing. This SCN acts as your internal clock, telling your pineal gland to start producing melatonin, the hormone that prepares your body for sleep. At the same time, neurons in the hypothalamus and brainstem release GABA, a neurotransmitter that slows brain activity and promotes relaxation. But you're still awake, desperately cramming information about Julius Caesar's reign. Suddenly, you find yourself unable to focus. Why? Your brain is drowning in sleep pressure. Throughout the day, your brain continuously produces a waste product called adenosine. The more adenosine builds up, the sleepier and more unfocused you become. This is when you probably think, time for some coffee. Caffeine works by blocking adenosine from binding to its receptors, helping you feel more awake. But be careful. Too much caffeine can leave you feeling jittery, anxious, and even increase your heart rate. You push forward using flashcards to drill historical dates into your memory. Right now, these facts are temporarily stored in your brain's hippocampus. Normally, while you sleep, the hippocampus processes and transfers information into long-term storage in the neocortex. But since you're not sleeping, this process is disrupted. And what does that mean? Your brain and body start to shut down. The longer you stay awake, the more your body reacts. You might start experiencing microsleeps, brief moments of unconsciousness that last only a few seconds, but are completely out of your control. You try to shake it off, stretching to stay alert, but your motor skills are already declining. Studies show that after 19 hours without sleep, your coordination and reaction time are similar to someone who is legally drunk. By the time the sun rises, your pineal gland stops producing melatonin, and you get a temporary boost of energy, known as a second wind. You may even feel oddly happy. That's because dopamine, the neurotransmitter responsible for pleasure and motivation, temporarily spikes. But don't celebrate just yet. This dopamine surge can also make you more impulsive and prone to poor decision-making. You finally take the exam, but your brain is running on empty. You arrive at school and begin your test. The multiple-choice section seems manageable, but when you get to the essay portion, your mind goes blank. Why? During sleep, your brain organizes and connects new memories with old ones. But because you didn't sleep, your brain can only recall facts in a disorganized, mechanical way. Complex thinking, problem-solving, and forming connections between ideas, nearly impossible. You stare at the blank paper, feeling helpless. One all-nighter won't kill you, but after a sleepless night, your brain and body can recover fairly quickly. But if this becomes a habit, the consequences are far worse. Regular sleep deprivation, less than 7 hours per night, is linked to serious health issues, including diabetes, stroke, chronic pain, and mental health problems like depression. Studies even show that students who maintain a consistent sleep schedule tend to have higher GPAs compared to those who frequently pull all-nighters. So next time you think about staying up all night, remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is your knowledge. Take breaks, get enough rest, and take care of yourself. A good night's sleep won't just help you learn better, it will lead to a healthier, happier life. If you found this video helpful, hit like to support the channel. Don't forget to share this video to spread the knowledge, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss more useful content.